Hey, Valtopia, what up, honey? It's Val. Getting on my daily James Brown. Hey. Share this before everybody gets on. It's 11:11. Hey, Leah. What up? All right, let me turn this down. Oh, I wish I could keep it playing. I love the way he goes. What up, Valtopia? How do? It's Val, and I'm here to spread some light and joy with you today. Let me see if I can find some. Where'd my gongs go? My Tibetan gongs. I wish I could keep playing the James Brown because that just makes me feel good. And chances are, if you watch me, you love you some funk and some James Brown too. Put it in the comments if you love your James Brown and your funk. Hey, Allie, what up, Nanda? Yeah, that's my crew. Allie, I was wondering how you've been doing. I know you took a little break. Are you back in the scene? Are you taking care of yourself? What's happening? All right, let me share this while we're getting everybody on. And then you know, we will have a big crew. We've been having some good shares lately. Yes! Say hi. Tell me what's happening. And today we're going to talk about cleaning the slate, honey. It's a fresh year. It's a fresh time. Every day is a chance to have a clean slate. But, you know. Nanda, how are you? I love your artwork, Nanda, and the way you've grown into your gift. There's a part of me that looks at you and says, oh, I wish I was painting every day and doing all that. But I love what I do, and I incorporate the art in too. So Allie says, yes, I need this today. The parents are still trying to come down on me about losing my house, and I'm feeling I need to fully walk away from them for a very, very long time. Okay, Allie, I feel you when you want to protect what you know is good for you. And we're going to talk about this today because, you know, as far as I've come in my life experience in choosing the soul guidance that comes through for me, you know, there's occasions when I still question and allow others to infiltrate and penetrate my beingness. Not very often. It's a skill, it's a discipline, it's a focus that I've chosen over and over again to really, and over time, the more you do it, the more that you go, oh no, I know. Look at all the shiny. I had some baby oil going on. All right, let me share to my feed. Share and join us for a great, it's all blending together. And feel free to share, of course, so we get some more crew on here. And Allie, we're going to talk about this because this is part of the journey, you know, is the pain and the resistance we find when others don't understand what we're doing is part of the shaping of you, right? You just turned 25. Yeah, it's time to move into your own. And, you know, I have a story about that in my own life that I want to share, Allie, to inspire you. And I have many stories. I'm looking down here, people, because I'm sharing on my phone. Let me put it up here so if somebody's joining, they can know what I'm up to. Oh, we didn't put the Tibetan gongs back on yet. Come on now. Huh? There we go. We got some gongs. I wish we could jam out to some James Brown. All right, so let me share to you, Valtopia, my free group. Join us. And I'm going to send to the ladies in the, wrong group. You know, when you click it, it pops it up and then you go into the wrong group. It's like, no, that's not what I meant to do. And Allie, what are some steps that you're taking to support yourself to move forward in your experience where you're backing yourself? Talk to us about it. Let's get to it. And I want to talk to you today about what I'm bringing through in terms of supporting my tribe and standing up in my luminescence and backing myself as I would love to back, you know, create spaces for you all to feel supported and to support yourselves, because people don't understand what you're doing, or, you know, our family wants to protect us. And so, all right, I'm sort of half, if you guys ever come on and you want to help me share, that would be beautiful. You get to go first if you help me share lots of places, because the more friends we have on, the more the energy rises up and the more we connect with each other. And I'm happy to be with whoever is here, grateful. And I sat and grounded deeply into the earth before it began, and then called out to all my soul family. Oh, that's what I wanted to put. I wanted to put the hashtag of the star seeds on here, because I feel the call coming in. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to be doing a reading. We're going to be doing a reading today, and then I'll tune into you guys, and I want to bring through the message that's meant to come through, whatever it is, right? Every day that I get on, I have sort of an idea of what's been coming through for me. But also in the moment when you join me, or even as you watch the replay, messages come through that way too, right? So Allie says, I don't know yet. I've been in a liminal space for 2 weeks, but I'm learning to trust my intuition and love myself more into the space. Yeah, and that's what I want to talk about, and what I'm offering today. I have a new group that I'm dropping today, and I'm super excited about it, because I've been itching to have, I really enjoyed doing the free reboot and then the 10-day reboot. I love providing a safe and expansive space for you to get to know yourself better, to trust your intuition, to learn about your intuition, to open up your gifts, to be around other like-minded souls that are expressing themselves and moving into higher spaces of being. Not everybody gets it yet. Not everybody's awake about these things. So you've got to find communities that allow you to feel supported and expansive and safe. And that's what I'm creating. I'm creating a wonderful new space. It's called Clean Slate, Clear Vision. And I have an investment level that is just to be able to tune in with this powerful clearing that I'm offering and have 2 weeks of support in the group. Or you can join at VIP level and get all up in my business, and I'll get all up in yours. And what that means is we'll have a one-on-one. I'll do a reading for you, and we'll really get to the heart of the matter of what's going on with you in your life experience, to push out other people's business and to come back more into you. The key to moving forward in this awakeness and in this visionary leadership of yours in your life is to keep coming back to yourself. And it can be so tempting to and the old way is to look outside of ourselves. Well, somebody else must know better than me. I'm only 25 or whatever. We have these thoughts. And Allie, I want to tell you the story about when hi Daryl, welcome. Hey Donna, yes. And Donna is the only person, she's one of my one-on-one clients. So I like to have her test out some of my new recordings that come through, and she's the only person that has experienced the recording. So Donna, feel free to share whatever you'd like in the comments, because we're going to be inviting into this group experience. Hi Jackie, hey Scotty. So Allie was telling us that she's with her parents and she needs to move on because they're not aligned to her vision of what her life should be, and she's been feeling that for quite some time. But of course, financially or whatever, it's difficult to move along, especially when we love our parents and they just care about us, right? So when I was in my early 20s, my late 20s, I wanted to come out to Los Angeles. I've been living there for years now. And when I first came out, I had just finished my Master of Fine Arts, and I had studied this technology that was very exclusive. I was learning to be a digital effects artist. I wanted to go work in Hollywood on film. And I learned something very technical and specific. My Master of Fine Arts was in electronic visualization, and the technology was just changing by the minute. And all the people that we did know that were already out working in the film business were like, hurry up and come out. The business is already going down. They're already giving it away. The technology is changing. Get out here now. And I understood that, and I also intuitively knew I needed to just get out there. Well, of course, my parents didn't understand that. I didn't have any money saved up. I didn't have a job lined up. I'm just going to go out to LA. And I had a couple friends that came out with me from graduate school too. And my friends said, you got to ask your parents for some money to help you. And I was like, they're not going to. And I called them and they said, no. They were like, if you wanted to go do that, you figure it out. You should have saved the money. And I was devastated at the time. And yet I had already gone out there, and I was there, Allie. See, I put myself out there before I had permission, before I had money, before I had the blessing of anybody but myself. And my friends supported me that summer. And then the next summer I supported them. I got a job within a month, and I had that job for 7 years. And then I made my way into the film business. The job was with a software company, getting to know everybody in the business, which is then how I made my way into production, and ended up working on 2 Oscar-winning movies. And you can go on IMDb and Google my name, and you'll find all kinds of movie credits. So that's the key, people. You've got to trust what's really coming through for you. And if you don't have that trust yet, this is where I can help you come into more clarity about what are your messages, what is true for you. I'm not going to tell you that. I can see what's going on, but I'm going to guide you back to your own vision and clarity, because that's the key. Because the more that you tune into yourself and the more that you feel what's coming through for you, then you will take those bold moves where you don't have anybody's blessing but your own, or divine blessing. You don't have any money yet, but you're trusting that things will unfold and take you in the momentum of your desires, not stuck in your fear. Can I get an amen and some hearts? And I've been doing this, or I want to do this, or help me do this in the comments. Hi, honey. Allie says, I've just started making friends for the first time in my life where I live now, and I don't want to let my parents take me away because they live farther away from here. Yeah, well, this is the other thing about making these kind of choices. We have to decide what's most priority and what's going to take us to our deepest state of being that we desire. And a lot of times when we ask for what we want, then we get a whole shitload of resistance. We get a whole ton of resistance that makes us think that we asked for the wrong thing. And if you really tune in and look at it, are you simply clearing what doesn't serve you anymore to make space for what you've asked for? Or are you meeting resistance because you made the wrong choice? You get to decide. And it's a constant choice and flow into that decision. And so, for example, me, I've put myself out there this year, and I've set up this beautiful mastermind. And every month you can come and spend 2 intensive days with me, plus all my content, plus time with me. It's extensive. I'll put it in the comments. You can go and look. And everything isn't laid out other than the knowing that this is what's right, and that my soul family clients are coming in to connect with me. And the experiences that I'm having with my clients is really powerful. So let me just explain. I'm calling in creative visionaries, leaders who are deciding to shift their lives into a space that's more aligned to their inner intuition, their creativity, and it will no longer live the lives that we used to live, where we just had blinders on and tolerated what wasn't right, right? So when we say leader, a lot of times we might get tweaked if we haven't come into a state of leadership in ourselves. It doesn't mean that you have to go and stand up and have a movement where you're like me, standing in front of the live stream every day and calling in my people. Leadership can be simply with yourself. And you can be a creative visionary leader simply by shifting your life into a more aligned space. And it can be a great challenge. And then through the challenge, you become more of yourself. So how's this resonating for everybody? Jackie says, amen. Nirma is just looking for a message for herself. Jackie says, you need to make friends. Yes. Well, everybody on my live stream are always super loving. So connect. As Scotty said, amen, you go, girl. I'm grateful for you too, Allie. All right, so let's do a group reading here to see what's coming through. And I want you to take a look at the group that I have. I'll put it in the comments here. Let me see if I have. Here we go. Oops. Nope, that's not what I want. I want you to take a look at it. If you can't afford the full VIP, which would be really powerful, you can afford the 2-week membership, where you will get access to this recording and to me for a couple weeks. Allie knows, when we get on the live streams, you guys know, you watch me, we can tuck into quite a lot just by connecting. And can I tell you that I was down in the hotel lobby yesterday all day working, and I can't tell you how many people came up to me. I had a woman last night crying on my shoulder. And, when you open up your heart and you're full of light and you've decided to be a source of light, people do come to you, and everywhere you go, they can feel your open heart, and they can feel the connection, my connection that I make daily to divine. It's not just me. I'm just a vessel for what we all are, right? Hi, Nirma. Welcome. So, Nirma, thank you for joining us. My name is Val. I'm a creative visionary artist and guide, and I guide my clients and community around the world, virtually mostly, back to themselves. I believe that each of us are gifted with much more than what we've been allowing ourselves to know, see, and do. And that when you tune in, you really find out who you are, and you can improve your life in any way that you're called to. And obviously you wouldn't be looking in spiritual groups and looking online if there wasn't something that you weren't looking to tune into more deeply about yourself, or for more flow and ease and prosperity in your life. You know, I find that a lot of spiritual people don't want to ask for what they need. How is that serving you? How is that serving the divine collective if you don't listen to and ask for and seek what you know you're being guided to? And that's what I want to talk about today, is this ignoring that we do. You know, I was married, and it became very apparent that things were not working out the way they need to. We had a control dynamic and a lot of stress and strife. And nobody wants to get divorced, and nobody wants to split up a family. So we bury our head in the sand. And I'm sure you have experiences in your own life too, where it's not convenient for you to face what's really happening in your life. But listen, we can clean the slate of all the energy and programming that you've been living in that's keeping you stuck. And you can choose today. You can choose today to shift into a space of flow and support for yourself. It's a decision. Who hears me? So, Nirma, I come on and I do a cosmic reading for everybody. I've got all my decks here, and then I can tune into some of you. You must share the live stream to be read, because that's how we bring in more community members into Valtopia. Or you can like my business page, and you can leave a review. You can go to valtopia.com and check out my website and support me. I'm standing up here supporting you, and it's a beautiful exchange for you to support my message coming out. And I love all of you that have been sharing my posts and coming on with me, and I'm so grateful. I'm super grateful. Donna says, I'm blessed to have listened to the clearing. It's so powerful. The first time I had a very physical response to the entire clearing, and that is the key. I designed this recording to release the energy in your physical body that you've been holding on to for emotional reasons. So then, Donna says, then while writing about my experience, all of those pains reared their little heads again, as if to show me they weren't letting go so easily. So I listened again, this time in a sacred salt bath, and it all released peacefully and pain-free, and left me with a beautiful feeling of calm, and my relentless monkey mind chatter was gone. And that's the thing, you guys, you Valtopians that watch me, you're like me. We have busy monkey minds, and we have trouble slowing down, and we must slow down in order to bring through what we've come to do and be. The recording is our most powerful one yet. Thank you, Donna. So the eclipse threw me for a loop, and I went super dark into my own inner child and my own pains and grieves. And you know, so a lot of times when we go black and black out and go dark, most beautiful epiphanies and realizations and powers on the other side of that. So that is what is in this recording. It's only 22 minutes, so you can listen to it over and over again, and you can't have access to it unless you join the paid group, because I don't want people shifting without my support. I don't want to put a recording out there just for free and have it out there and have somebody go through your transformation and not have me there to guide you through what comes up afterwards, right? And so we have self-guided if you feel confident or can't afford the higher level of investment, which is a really great deal if you look at it. So just message me, or you can go to the link that I put in the comments and see the PayPal links. I'm trying to keep it simple here, people. I was learning ClickFunnels, and I hired people to help me, and they let me down. I have one person who's doing great and another person who has a lot going on in their life. And, you know, these buttons and these funnels, that's not what we're doing here. I keep getting distracted by the mechanism of how you're going to connect into what I'm providing for you. No, this is about us connecting and growing together no matter how it happens. Let's keep it loosey-goosey and chaotic. And that's something else I want to say. You can find deep clarity in your vision in spite and despite and with chaos. Chaos is creative. So allow yourself to be messy while you're growing and changing. It's all good. Hi, Carrie. I do readings. Thank you. Welcome. And I'm about to do a big reading for the whole collective, but you got to share if you want me to read for you particular. And it'll just be a quick one. And if you want to book in, we can do that too. Scotty says, I've been in a bit of a situation lately where I back up and tell people what I actually think. Unfortunately, it hurts people's feelings. And now I've been labeled as a bit of a shit disturber. Okay, Scotty, let's tune into it. And I want to hear a little bit more about that. You know, we can have our views and what we're coming into and our understandings and share them on our own platforms. It's a different story if you're going and trying to tell other people what they need to do. That's up to them. It is not your job to fix, even mine as a guide. It's not my job to fix or heal or do for my clients. It's my job to create a beautiful environment that allows you to grow, a safe container that calls you to your highest level of being. But that choice is ultimately up to you. And I invite you to do the same with your friends and family and community. Don't be telling them what to do. But if you need to express yourself because they're stepping in on your boundaries, kick ass. You're allowed to do that. So tell me which one it is. Yes, let's do the cosmic reading, honey. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate you sharing. Okay, about your son. Okay, well, let's see what comes through. So we're gonna do the this is for the whole group. This is my diagnostic deck. This is the Cosmic Tribe Tarot. Let me just get a little sip of juice here. And if you don't know me, I'm actually in San Diego, and I'll be heading back to Los Angeles today. Next month's mastermind meeting is in Bali. I've never been. So if you're watching this, let me know if you're going to join me for the Bali immersion. Oh, so good. Okay, so these are the cards that dropped out for us from the deck. It's the same stuff that I've been pulling all morning, which is hilarious, of course. So look at this. We've just been through these powerful eclipses, a new moon, a new year. And this year and we're coming into, what's the date today, honey? It's the 8th. And we're coming into 1/11. It's a big portal. So it's just a great time for shift and awareness of who you are and what you really desire in your life. And this is the Tower. And the Tower is about, and this is a collective read for everybody, is about change and new beginnings, right? Look at all these people like burning and they're falling down and everything. That's what it can feel like. I was saying, it can feel like chaos and messy chaos when you're growing and expanding into new spaces of being. And that's perfectly okay. I think a lot of people get intimidated and think it's all supposed to be neat and perfect and joyful. And there is neat and perfect and joyful on the other side of moving away from a misaligned living. But the process of getting more and more aligned to your being can feel completely chaotic and messy. And that's okay. How do you feel about that? Scotty says, I'm staying positive, but unfortunately I work with a bunch of negative people that are under a microscope. Yeah, you keep pulling the Tower too, Allie. Okay, so Scotty, when we're living in a situation where the people around us feel draining and it's negative, it is a reflection of our own inner being. So take a moment to look at that. Like where you work, the people around you, what you're seeing as negative reflection. There's something inside of you that has called that in. Now, perhaps you've been doing a lot of work to shift your life experience and you haven't yet seen the result of your new belief system. Have you set a new belief system that I'm worthy of working with people who are loving and compassionate and kind, and who reflect, I feel that inside of me, and the people around me reflect that back to me. And can I tell you that at the hotel bar 2 nights ago, I was sitting there and I met this most wonderful woman, and she was so bright and vivacious and great sense of humor and a wonderful attitude. She's a young woman and been through, well, she looked a lot younger than she is, but she looked like she's in her 20s. I think she's actually, yeah. Anyway, she'd been through quite a few surgeries, hip surgeries, and that will shift your perspective on what's hard and how to live life. And she was so fit and so healthy and so vibrant, and we hit it off. And then I met another wonderful person that has their own company and they're building a rocket. And I was like, look at all these badasses around me reflecting what I feel about myself, right? But it took a while for the meetings of the people around me to continually shift into a more resonant state of being that aligns with the one that I'm writing in my journal, right? And creating every day and deciding and choosing. Hey, Pascal. Hey, Brandy Lynn. Walter. What up, everybody? Hey. So, okay, when we're going through a big change, what comes up? Who can guess what the 7 of discs is? Who knows what this card is? Talk to me. Look how pretty my nails look, all glittery. I use that powder, by the way. I can't do the toxic chemicals. This stuff is awesome. So who's going to guess what this card is? And because this tower, the big change, what does this bring about when we're going into new spaces and we've created a new vision for ourselves? What is it that we generally need to clear? Talk to me, people. Hey, Walter. I'm always right. Yes, I like to hear that. I'm not always right, but we divine channeled guidance does really come through for us every time, doesn't it? And that's what happens when, I take good care of myself. I work out every day. I drink a lot of water. I ain't perfect. I like to have a little drink here and there and my things. And I'm coming into a more healthy space every day where my channel is more and more clear. And that comes from love. That comes from deep love for the parts of me that I haven't loved or that other people haven't loved, and letting them integrate and embody into the person that I really am already, that I forgot who I was before life, what am the word I'm looking for? I was going to say something, but layered upon me. You know what I'm saying? Chakra, growth. Yes, Randy, I'm doing awesome. Thank you. This is the fear of failure card. Fear of failure. So as soon as we ask for more, we go, yes, I want more. I'm ready for a change. This is just, fuck this shit. This is not going to work. The next thing that comes up after you've asked to grow and expand is the fear of the unknown, fear of the failure. What if I screw it up? What if I don't know how to do? What if there's no money? What if? What if? How about every time you start asking that what if, you ask, what if it works? What if I do know? What if I trusted myself? What if it's going to be beautiful? You've got to get a grip on your thoughts, your words, your energy, your being, and override the fear of failure. The fear is a lie. The fear is a lie. Because the more that you allow yourself to believe in your own strength and clarity and vision, well, guess what? The more it's going to come in for you. And the more you believe in your fear and believe other people's fear and don't follow your own beautiful understanding of who you are that nobody else can really understand, and only people like me and in our communities will be like, yeah, girl, go for it. Yeah, dude, that's right. Mm-hmm. You've got to choose. You've got to choose where you reside in your beingness. That is the pleasure and the gift and the privilege we have. It's a privilege that we get to be here right now and do and be what we are. So, got to own it like the king that you are, right? King energy. This is the emperor. You want to rule with benevolence and compassion, but you've got to take ownership of who you are and what's coming through you, and push out other people's fears because and assure yourself and them, no, listen, I do have this. I do know what I'm doing, or I am backing myself. Nobody else is going to give you that certainty and confidence more than you are. And we get more certain and deep, not only by trusting ourselves, but trusting that there is a divine power coming through us and that we are all connected. And that's once we've really done the work to ask for and receive what we've asked, that the universe is conspiring with us, that the energy of creation that we put out into the energy of everybody comes together to bring in what we desire. Hi, Nicole. All right, so I love this that I put the hashtag starseeds on the post because I felt like we're calling in starseeds today. And what is a starseed? Well, I love the sky. I'm really about the moon. And I don't know astrology in terms of the words and the specific signs so much, but I know it intuitively. And I feel the moon and the cosmos. And when I first started coming on the scene in 2015, everyone always would say, your energy is so galactic. Your energy is so galactic. and cosmic. And what that is an awareness that we are connected together, soul family. We do recognize each other. We do know each other. And if you're drawn to my voice and my energy, we are soul family. And I am here to unlock codes with you. And so I'm pushing myself beyond my comfort zones day in and day out. I got 2 little boys. I'm a single mama, but providing these containers, these awakening containers, where there's safe space for you to expand into yourself and your gifts and remember who the fuck you are. I'm all about it. And this is my Starseed mission. So let me know how you resonate with the Starseed, or if you have any questions about that. And then we have the healer card. So we're being called to heal ourselves. We're not broken, but the healing involves clearing what isn't yours, giving back people's energy to themselves, bringing your own energy back into yourself, clearing old beliefs, old perceptions, old ideas that really don't resonate for you anymore, and healing into and regenerating into a more empowered state of being. Strength. That was a good reading, honey. What do you guys think of that? Let's get some fuck yeah cards in there, and then I'll tune into you guys. See what comes. These are my cards, and I don't know if you guys saw, but I posted, look at my stories and look on the Valtopia Studios page. I posted this virtually, so you can go every day and read your own cards virtually now. I mean, I would love for you to buy your own deck, but you can get them, you can just do it for free now on the thing, and I want to see what your words are. And if you join me on Instagram, I have a whole lot of it on there. So yes, embody. You have an energy and a life force and a knowing and desires that guide you. And until you really bring that energy and your soul being down into this vessel, this being that you are right here on earth, you will not receive and be all that you are asking to be, all that you're called to. And you could work many years. I have too. I did a lot for a long time. And I always felt so frustrated. Why isn't it coming in for me? And when I first started coming online, people would say to me, you need to ground. You are not grounded. And I remember feeling a lot of shame. Why am I not grounded? That makes me feel stupid. What's wrong with me? It's not stupid. Don't have any shame. There's a good chance you've been through a lot of trauma or just stress in your life. And your soul was like, I don't think I want to come down in there until she get that worked out. That's the truth. So get your stuff worked out, clear the decks, and bring yourself back down into your body, and you're going to experience a whole different life. Who resonates with that? All right. And so the next thing coming up, yes, I heard you, Carrie. I heard you ask earlier. And this is the Valtopia show. And first we do a reading for everybody, and then we see how we get to. If you really desire a reading, powerful, then book in. But I'll get to everybody as much as I can afterwards. And thank you for sharing and joining me. I really appreciate it. So we were talking about fear of failure in the other reading. Fear is coming up. How many of you are resonating with this fear coming up? How many are feeling this in this eclipse energy? I know Allie talked a little bit about it. Fear is there to shape us. It's not something to beat yourself up about or to get stuck in. It's a tool. It's feedback. It's there to say, something is I'm questioning something here. How can I align this more to who really I am? And that's where you can call in support. We say angels, cosmos, divine, the all that is, everyone around you. Find your support that will allow you to stay connected to your impulses, your intuition. Where is it leading you? Remember who you are. All right, so that's good. This reading is for everyone, Nirma. This is for the whole community. This is a group reading. Yeah. Okay. So thank you, everyone. All right, so let me go back up to the top. Actually, let me see on here who shared first. Oh. Hey. And if you guys haven't watched me before, I like to sing while I read, and it keeps my energy clear. It keeps me kind of present in my own vibration. I don't see any shares, everybody. Where's the shares? Oh, here we go. 5 shares. Oh. Let me see if I can see who. It says shares, but I don't see where they are. I want to hear that James Brown again. Love it, love it, love it. And if somebody can see who is first, just put it in the comments and I'll get right to it. And everybody take a deep breath. Breathe into your bodies while we're getting into this vibration. Ground the energy. All right, here we go. 6 shares. There we go. Allie is first. Okay, I have a nice list here. Then Carrie. And we're going to tune into her son. And then we'll see what else comes up. Okay? Thank you so much. So, Allie, you're first, honey. Oh, you just shared. Well, let me share. Let me get to Carrie if she's still here. Are you still here, Carrie? Thank you for sharing it to your group. Let's see what's going on. And who's interested in joining my group and listening to this power recording that Donna's had the privilege of listening to? I can't wait to begin really sharing it everywhere and get the right crew together. It's powerful what happens when you shift in community. You make friendships. You begin to feel more empowered in your decisions that you've been making because you're surrounded by other people that are doing it too. And some of that fear, a lot of that fear just dissipates into focus. And then you have success. Good God, jump back, kick myself. Okay, so did I, is Carrie still, oh, there she is, yay. Okay, Carrie. All right, so let me tune in with the diagnostic and see what comes through. And, it may not be about your son. I know you asked about that specifically, and I'll ask, but what is meant to come through will come through. Okay, so we'll start with this deck, and let me know when you feel me tuning in, okay? And of course, I'm assuming I have your permission because you asked, and I want you all to know that if you do readings for others, be sure you ask permission, or it's clear that the other person has invited you in to resonate with you on their energy and see what comes through. That's important. Excuse me, I'm already clearing here. I'm getting apron strings, Carrie. What does that mean? So the way I read is that I see things and I'll just get a flash or glimpse of something, and then a knowing will come in. And sometimes my limited understanding of what they're trying to tell me, I'll say it, and then the person will say, oh yeah, that was their nickname, or that's this or something. So I got apron strings. Let's see what else came through. I got snowflake too, which is about being unique. There's just, each of us are unique, and there's nobody, there's nobody like you or like your son or like, the uniqueness of who each of us is vital to remember, that what works for somebody doesn't work for someone else. And so the cards that are coming through for you, Carrie, are frequencies and play. Frequencies and play. So it's really important to be mindful of our frequencies and to stay in a space of not taking anything too seriously and allowing your own energy to bring through a different state of being based on your own state of being. And it's not instant. It can be instant. There are infinite miracles and limitless possibilities. And the more that you allow and believe for that, well, the more it comes in. But the process of coming into higher vibrations of being and feeling good in your own frequencies, you have to trust before you actually see it around you. How does that resonate for you? Carrie says, no idea. Donna says, if you want to shift, really shift and clear the shit that is holding you back, join the group and get the recorded clearing. Thank you, Donna. Be open and willing to let it all go. It is an incredible experience and one I will continue to work with. Thank you, Donna. I can't wait to create a new community together. So, Carrie, let me pull one from the diagnostic to see what's coming up. These cards are a little bit more illuminating. Oh, look at that. So we got the twin flame card, Carrie. Twin flame card and frustration. So, the energy of twin flame is about seeing our reflection. It's actually what I just said in a way. It's like my ear's buzzing. Something's coming through for you. What we feel inside and what we create, we can feel and see reflected back to us. That's what the twin flame is about on some levels. There's a whole bunch more to it, but in the frustration card. So one son has autism and unique, but it's my other son I want to inquire about. It's his health I'm wondering about. Yeah, no idea about the apron strings. I think the message, Carrie, is about you cultivating the highest level of vision you can have for your babies. And I'm a mom. I have 2 boys, and my children are highly cosmic, meaning they have a lot of energy and difficulty grounding and sitting in normal school and doing all the things that they're making our kids do these days, our highly cosmic creative children. And what I find is really essential for us as parents and beings is to create our highest vision of what we feel it is for ourselves and allow that to be reflected back to us in time. And so with our kids and with those we love, when it's difficult, we have to trust that they don't need us, that we aren't creating their wellness for them. They are. We guide with leadership. It's just like what I was talking about for my clients and community. I don't do the work for you, although my clearings are really powerful and energetically, as Donna and my clients know, things do shift. Even right now, as you're watching me, energy is shifting because we're being together. And I do take time every day to bring myself up into a beautiful high state of vibration. So when you're with me, you resonate up into my vibration. We come into that. So this level of trust and creating a space where your children will rise up into your idea of who they are. Not who they are, but that you have the most compassion and love and strength envisioning for them. How does that resonate? And I think that's what the April strings are about. Oh, there you go. That's what the twin flame thing is. He was the dad in your past life. I was wondering if there was a thing where your son was something in the past life with the twin flame. And so the apron strings to me is about you trusting more deeply in your vision for your children and letting that guide you rather than what you're seeing right in front of you right here, right now. How does that resonate? I really feel that's the message. And that was what was coming through right from the start. Thank you, Carrie. And if you want to know more about it, or I do feel a lot of energy right here in your throat, a lot of tightness. And I know that is a frustration, the frustration card of maybe not being able to say what you really feel to yourself or admit some truths to yourself. It would be really good if you spent some time with yourself and let out some of that frustration and then design what you do want to come through for you. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this 2-week group. So I would love for you to join us if you can. Okay, thank you. Now Allie is next. Holler. And if you're just joining and you want to read a quick reading on the live stream right now, then share the live stream and I'll tune in with you. You were wondering if he's having absent seizures or if it's something less sinister. Well, that is not I am not a medical intuitive. I work with some women who are. So if you want me to point you to some brilliant medical intuitive psychics, I know them. That doesn't happen to be my strength of, it's just not what I'm meant to do. I love human behavior patterns. I love grounding the cosmic. I awaken your extrasensory gifts and guide you how to integrate them into your life. And my gift doesn't happen to be focused on being a medium, although I do connect with your loved ones. Sometimes it happens. I mean, when you're listening in, it happens. And I'm not a medical intuitive because that's so specific, and I don't really have an interest in the body and all of its mechanics. I'm much more fluid in my awareness. I'm not a factoid person. So hi, Kala. It's a paid group, and it's in the comments, and you can scroll up and see it, and I'll also put it at the top when we're done here. So he's had surgery on his throat before. Okay, yeah. Okay. So yes, Kyle, I'd love for you to join us. There's a lower level investment for those of you who aren't ready to go all in. I'd invite you at the top of the year to go for it and take the opportunity to shift with me. I have a real gift for seeing what your patterns are, where your sabotage is, where you get stuck. And I'll tell you like it is. I will. In a very loving and compassionate, hilarious way. There's no running from yourself. It is up to you to do the work, but I'm providing a beautiful space for you to expand in a safe way and get to know stuff that you might have really already always known, but been ignoring or denying or pushing down, or maybe you don't know. Maybe there's a bunch of tools that I'm going to introduce you to that you don't know that's going to just totally blow your mind and change your life. I have a lot of that happen too, and I love it. I love waking us up. Okay. So Allie, are you ready, honey? Let's tune into you. Thank you very much, Carrie. Here, I'll put did you guys find the group, or should I just copy it and lay it down again? I'll put it in the comments again since there's so many comments. Donna says I'm speaking the truth. She knows. We were laughing on the last session. I called it out, and I was like, I'll say stuff that comes through channeled like a lightning bolt, and then me and the client will just go, I can't believe I just said that. It needs to be said sometimes, Hi, Chandni. Welcome. All right, Allie, it's your turn. Come on. Let's tune in with the Fuck Yeah deck first. Oh, in my way, oh, in my yeah, oh, yeah. All right, I like to just tone and sing to get my own energy frequency back into my body and into my resonance so that I feel clear and connected. So Allie, let me know when you feel me tuning in. Oh God, Allie. Do you know what they just showed me? Oh my gosh. They said, get the popcorn, girl. Oh my God, I wouldn't be surprised if you get the drama card. Hang on. Get the popcorn. Let me see if anything else comes through. Yeah, you've got to let go of some of those old beliefs that you have. I would love it if you could join me in this group. It's about, and I understand like untangling yourself from beliefs and conditioning that have been there for your whole life. It can feel so scary and difficult. But you can do it. And on the other side of that is you. And the feeling like, well, I did back myself there, and I did know, and I was right. So look, Allie, you're cracking your wings. And what that means is, you're getting ready to fly. And it's uncomfortable, and it's awkward AF, right? That's why we said get the popcorn. Donna says she is crazy and fun, all while getting down to business. Exactly. And I love that you said that, because I'm always afraid when I post my funny pictures and do my James Brown, a little part of me is like afraid I'm going to put people off. And then it's like, no, that's who I am. So if you don't like it, run along. And if you do, come on in. That's got to be yourself. All right. So, okay. So yes, you are questioning your worthiness, Allie, right? And you've got to back yourself. You've got to move through the awkward stage of cracking your wings and coming into your beingness and find your worthiness, know your worthiness. We all question the truth of what's coming through us because it hasn't been done or our family doesn't understand. And the only person that can really, really back that is you. And you back that by investing time, space, money, whatever it takes to really continue to move into who you are and not let the people around you who are ignorant of your vision and brilliance, they don't know. Let go. Get into you. Cosmos is calling you, honey. You have a mission and a purpose, and you're being called to it with love, with so much love. And stay loving and compassionate about yourself, especially as you go through the darkness that is in you and illuminate and integrate those parts of you that feel less than, that feel afraid, that don't think they can do it, that, the worthiness. So we have some work to do, some clearing, and or you're in the middle of doing it. And so Allie says, my unicorn guides have been telling me to spread my wings. You just can't see the next steps. Well, the next steps are sometimes unknown, and it's about continuing to write into creation and getting clear. And the group is called Clean Slate, Clear Vision. It's like all about clearing all the baloney and getting to the point where I know what I want to do. Now, sometimes saying I know what I want to do isn't just like, oh, it's going to be just like this and it's all going to play out like this. It just means I'm going in this direction and this is where it's taking me. I'm going to allow myself to keep moving forward and see what comes there. And really, we're moving more and more into a life of being that's like that, because it's better. We were taught to get so pinned down and straight. And the truth is that's inflexible, and it doesn't allow for the beautiful truth that is our aliveness. And our aliveness is that we are connected to each other molecularly throughout all time and space. And the more that we become aware of that molecular beingness that we are and take ownership of ours and create safe, expansive spaces of being for not only ourselves, but those around us, the more we can be fluid and move in the moment and be on it in creativity instead of stuck in some old bullshit that doesn't work. Can I get our hearts and an amen? This is so beautiful and resonates so much. Good, Allie. Donna says, for me, it's a reminder to stop being so serious. Inner child needs to express herself. Yes. And most of my clients, we get into a lot of inner child stuff because that's my gig too. My inner child really wants to be loved and adored and heard and felt and cherished. And even though you look at me and see me singing and laughing and connected to so many every day, I'm sure you probably feel and see the vulnerable part of me every time too. That's going, do you see me? Do you love me? Do you hear me? Here, little girl, little Val. I've posted pictures of little Val before. She's super cute. And so is yours. And I'm here to help you love and integrate that part of you so that we then feel that playful connection of your inner child, that creativity, that spontaneity, that spark of life that is you. All this that we grow into and take upon ourselves, it underneath it all is the essence of who we are always throughout our entire being and after we're dead. Own your frequency on it. Hey, Sandy. Chandni's worried about her grocery. Allie says, I recognize a few different types of soulmate people in my life on my break, and the love card and worthiness definitely relates. Okay, cool. Amen, says Donna. And Sandy says, hi, Lovey. Hi, honey. Let me pull you a question card, Allie, to get you going. Oh, that came flying out for real. Why am I important? I want you to sit down and write 50 reasons, if you're going to go for it, of why you're important. You need to come into a space of backing your worth and owning your worth, Allie, and feeling that you're you. Team Allie is you. And I'm happy to be part of Team Allie too. And 50 reasons why you're important, so that you have that in your mind and you're speaking it and you're being it and you're feeling it. And that's why you deserve what you want. Look at that. That was the next card. Okay? I love it. I do have water here. Okay. All right. Who is next? Thank you, Allie. I sure hope you can join me. I know funds are limited for you right now, but that should not be a reason to stop you from finding the support and clearing this stuff and really coming into your next level of being. Hey, Shakira. Yay. Drink a lot of water if you watch the whole live stream. We're shifting a lot of energy right now. And you want to drink a lot of water right now because there's been all these eclipses and geomagnetic storms and all this stuff going on. What does the rest of the card say? Which one? Oh, there's why do I feel, how do I feel when I know that I deserve what I want? Or why do I deserve what I want? And how do I feel when I feel important? Why am I important? All right. Nirma is next. Nirma, did you share for me to somewhere, to your page, or did you go and like the Valtopia Studios page so that next time I come on live, you could know? Ooh, I'm clearing some energy there. Ooh. So yawning, burping, anywhere your body shifts. I know it's moving air, but it's also shifting the energy. So know that when you do that, you're actually clearing things for yourself. So let me see if you have shared. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, that felt good. All right, who we got next? Nirma? Oh yeah, I had a little list right here, didn't I? Of who was next. And I wanna be, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi, Linda. You're welcome. All right, Kala shared, Nirma shared. There, thank you, girls, ladies, friends, soul sisters. Nirma, let's see what's coming through for you. Let me know when I'm disconnecting from Allie right now. And when I say disconnecting, I'm not in you, but you can feel me thinking about and resonating with you, right? Most people say it feels like a big tingly, like goosebumps. What do you feel when I tune in? Let me know. Most people feel me very powerfully. Thank you, Linda. All right, Nirma, let's see what's coming through for you. A little resistance to sort of anything coming through. I feel some tightness in this area. Yeah, there's like some clearing we need to do to even kind of get the message to come through for you, Nirma. So I'm just going to get to the cards for you. So we've got redirect. If you're feeling resistance or frustrated or stuck or reactive, redirect. Take a look at your behavior and what's triggering you or activating you, and be more detached and say, isn't that interesting? I sure did have a big reaction to that. What is that about? Let me redirect back to a more positive choice. Not bypassing what you're experiencing. We don't bypass. Hell no. No, we dig into what's there. But sometimes after you've done that work and you recognize a pattern, you can say, nope, I see you, fear, and I'm not plugging into that today. I do believe in myself, and I'm taking steps to continue believing in myself more and more. So you can redirect. And the simple pleasures are sometimes the most effective ways to redirect yourself back to a better state of being. Simple pleasures, deep breath, and allowing yourself to just take time that you need for yourself. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Carla. What up, boo? Come on now. There's my Deborah. Come on now. I still say that all the time, honey. Love it. What up, sister? There's my Courtney. Courtney, Deborah, I have a new group. I'd love for y'all to join in. It's not free. It's a paid thing, though. So check it out. Curiosity. See, you're being guided to watch your reactions and see how you're dealing with things in a new way. So we're being asked to redirect, to take a look at the simple pleasures that bring you joy, to stay curious. Let's see what the other cards are. Yes, look at that, clean slate. That's the topic of the live stream and of my new group, Clean Slate, Clear Vision. So if you're not able yet to do these steps, it might be time for you to do some clearing first to detach you from your old beliefs and thoughts and patterns so that you can feel fresh and kind of neutral about things and decide new ways of being for yourself, new ideas, so that you can illuminate and unplug from everybody else and anything that really doesn't serve you in your living. How does that resonate for you, Nirma? Hey, Susan, come on now. How's that resonating for you, Nirma? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Valtopia, honey. We're doing readings this morning. I have to check out at 2, so I'm going to stay on until 12:30. Let's just do that, and you can hang out with me for the next 20 minutes. Somebody is knocking at my crown right now, Nirma, for you. It's like, whoa, knock, knock, knock. Your spirit guides are coming in and saying, hey, come on now. So I've got all my decks here. And you know what, Nirma? I want to pull from, I should tag her on this too. Oh, look, we were missing a couple cards that were in the box here. I'll do that. Oh, look, inner child and community. Your inner child is being called to for you to find support in another community that will let you be true to yourself. So Nirma says, very good. Thank you so much. Okay. So if you're having, I think you said something about health problems, know that all that reaction and how you decide to deal with it affects your health. So find new ways to be present with yourself and what's okay for you, and let the other stuff fucking go, honey. Just don't hang on to all that other stuff. Okay, Deborah. All right, so, and the last card for you, Nirma, is, oh, yes, prepare to receive. Prepare to receive, right? Before your desires can manifest, you must be open and allow good things to come to you. Feel now that you deserve it and believe it, and you will receive. We do not receive anything if we don't believe in it. I can't tell you how much your words, your thoughts, and ultimately your beliefs affect your whole experience. And it may not be instant, so that's when you got to believe before it's here. That's some of the roughest stuff for people to tune into. Inner child and community resonated really hard for you too. Yes. Let's go, honey. All right, so Chandni, everybody's been sharing, and we're going through everyone one at a time, right? So you joined in, and there are already people that asked for reading, so we're making our way down. Got it? And if you have you shared, so let me see who shared next. And Nirma, I hope that resonated for you, and let you know how that goes. Let me know how that goes for you. All right, let's see where the shares are. Yay! I'm just looking on the list here, see what we got, and check out those reviews of the clearing that Donna was sharing. Thank you, Chandni. All right, we did Kaula. Are you still here, honey? Thank you for sharing to the beautiful Abraham Hicks group. I love Abraham Hicks, and I almost went to see her on Saturday here in San Diego, but I was beat down by the eclipse and my menstrual cycle. I was a mess on Saturday. I was crying and physically exhausted, so I didn't really want to go take that vibe to the Abraham Hicks show. But I love listening to Abraham, and I listened to it a lot yesterday. So Kali, is that how I say your name? Are you ready for your Valtopia reading, honey? Yes. Okay. Nirma has to believe more. Yeah, Nirma, and I mean, I'm being guided to invite you into the group. You know, I hope you can join, but clearing, or, you know, and I do have a lot of free recordings that are 15 minutes long or so that you can sign up to my email list, and then you get a recording. And they can clear these beliefs and thought patterns so that you do feel more clear. Because guess what? When you clear other people's beliefs and opinions, you come back to yourself, and you do believe in yourself deep down inside. It's other people and other stuff that makes you think you don't. You already have and are everything that you ever need to be. More of the work is releasing what you aren't than trying to find something out there that makes you be better. No, it's more about like, how much of this can I let go of and actually remember who I am, right? Thank you, Nirma. I'd love a review on the page. All right, Kala, let me know when you feel me tuning in. I'm disconnecting from Nirma. Thank you so much. Kala, Do you have a busy monkey mind? Do you overthink? Are you one of my overthinking, perfectionistic, people-pleasing Valtopians? Are you one of me? I've got my tourmaline crystal here. I gotta stretch my leg out. Ooh. All right, so let's see what comes through for you. They were showing me your busy mind. I'm gonna sneeze here. Feel it. Woo! Thank you. Yeah, you got a busy mind. Okay. Here's what I want to say about the busy mind. Many of us have been through difficulty, and even just part of our nature is just to please and to just do the best we can. And we feel so much shame around making a mistake or not being perfect, to the point where we shut everyone else out. We don't want to be vulnerable. We don't want to ask for help. We don't want to need anything, because the last times we needed something, we ended up being taken advantage of, or manipulated, or controlled, or hurt, or shamed. And so then we do it to ourselves, and we block ourselves from really being ourselves and living a life that feels good to us, because we're walking around carrying shame and pretty much fending everyone off. How does that resonate for you? And so how does that relate to the monkey mind? When we're in this state where we haven't fully accepted ourselves and we are feeling shame of our past, or shame of being vulnerable, or shame to receiving guidance, we don't want to sit still and get quiet. And our mind is going a million miles a minute, because we don't want to tune into and deal with the shame. So we do anything and everything to keep ourselves busy and to stop ourselves from tuning in. And that is a program that's running that you can stop, and you can get quiet with yourself. And Valtopia is all about very creative and clever ways for us busy-minded, creative visionaries to calm the fuck down and tune in, because we needs to. Okay? How's that resonate for you? Yeah? All right. Let me get you one of these question cards to go with that. And if you want a support in clearing the shame and coming into resonance with yourself, honoring your inner child, clearing the slate, and cleaning your vision, check out the group. All right. So look, you got a bunch of these question cards. Why do you have emotions, Kala? And that's a thing. One of the reasons we often don't want to sit still and meditate, and we have a busy mind, is because we don't want to feel, or we don't even know how to feel. Maybe our life experience has been so one that it's not convenient, or everyone told you were too sensitive, or you shouldn't feel that. And so you just learn to shut it off. And then you find yourself not even knowing what you want or how you feel, because you haven't been practicing tuning into your own emotions. And that can cause illness and all kinds of fucked upery in your life. So it's important for you to get to a state of peace so you can tune in and know your emotions, so you can know what you want. Look at that. That's exactly what I was just talking about. I love it. Because you are important, and your feelings and what you need to do is really up to you. And the only person that can find it is you. Okay? How does that resonate? Hey, Christina Lee. There she is. Yes. So let me know how that resonates, Kala. I have about 10 minutes left. A couple more people there. I am. If anybody's interested in joining the group, let me know. I didn't make I made it a sales page. Did I put the link to the sales page there? Let me put that there so you could, it's not a sale, it's like a write-up. So you kind of have something to think about, like, what is it? And then I put a link to the group too. So there's that one. And then here's this one. Honey. Okay. Look, there's a beautiful picture of Donna. Okay, let me go see who's next. Thank you so much, Kala. I look forward to getting to know you. The next person on the list is Linda and Chandni. Chandni wanted to know about her store. Linda, hello, darling. I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? I love that so many of my viewers come and go, but y'all are still here. I know you are. You're busy building your own communities and stepping into more beauty in your life. It's powerful. Let's get some water here and see if Linda's still there. You're welcome, Kali. Hi, Denise. Welcome. Linda's doing good. Hey, Shafina. There she is. What up, lovely? Welcome. Share the live stream. Although I have 9 minutes left. Doesn't hurt to share me because I love meeting new friends. And if you're watching the replay, say hello. Say hello and put on your notifications because I've been coming on. I'm going to be coming on a lot. I am with my kids for the next few days. So I don't come on as much when I'm with my kids because they're young and they need mommy. So Linda, let's tune in with you. And I'm just connecting from everyone else before. I feel some throat energy wanting to clear. Oh, and is Scotty still here? I don't know if he's still here, if he's shared. I know we were tuned in a little bit to what he was talking about earlier. Linda, let me know when you feel me tuning in. Oh, they showed me a jet plane, Linda. Are you taking off? About to take off? Let's see what else is coming through. I feel some third eye with you, and it's like in the sort of a vortex of energy where the center is very white. Ooh, clearing some stuff. Ooh, heart chakra for you, Linda. I feel that. Linda's doing good. Okay, so the first card that popped out before I really tuned in was the cocoon card. So I always like that. And then the next card now that's come out is cracking wings. So you may have been in a sort of cocoon for a while, and now you're ready to break free. And that's why they showed me a jet. Like you're ready to take off and take flight and, and go with what's coming through for you. Make sure you stay grounded even though you're flying, right? Tune into Mother Earth. Keep bringing yourself into your body and grounding deep into the earth so you have the support of Gaia. We are, even though we're here on earth in this body, we have a whole awareness and life force and connection to everything from down there all the way up there. And it is a part of who we are, whether you want to accept it or not. So the more that you come into awareness and choice about it, well, then the better everything is. Sometimes it takes a minute for all that to align. Dance. Make sure you dance as you're cracking wings and growing and moving into new states of yourself, because sometimes shifting can be painful. When you watch a butterfly, a caterpillar coming out of the cocoon, it looks uncomfortable, and it is. But then they're a beautiful butterfly, and they fly away. Same for us. So read the resistance as you're moving through this change and shift, and let it be what it is. Don't get all stuck in it or revert back to the cocoon because it's messy or doesn't all come together the way you like. Hello, Starseed and Sunchild. Make sure you get your sun and take care of your shine, right? And align. Choose what aligns you to your cosmic being. You are worthy of what you're being called to. You are worthy of your desires and what you're doing. How does that resonate? Linda says, I'm so totally right on. Awesome. Yes. Didn't Scotty say I'm always right? I'll take it. So Linda, let's get you a question card for your journal or to do with your oracle cards. Yeah, worthiness. Why am I good enough? Why am I good enough for what's being called of me? Why am I being called to this? Because you are good enough. The only person that may not know it yet is you, and we all have to work on our own sense of worthiness and why we're good enough to do what we're doing over and over again. That's our privilege and joy, to be human. To be a human in this experience is to come into more and greater sense of our worthiness. Allie says this whole time together is just so beautiful and amazing. I don't know if you're super on fire or if my time away has really changed me spiritually, but I'm really loving your energy and message right now. I changed, Allie. I went to Maui in December and I shifted so powerfully. And then the eclipse and the new year was a whole nother level of shift. So if you're loving to be in this energy, I want you to come be a part of it. You know, we're creating next level experiences here, and you've been drawn in before. So I love our connection. Shafina wants a card. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I love to. You know, I was talking with my mentor, and I've had some coaches give me a hard time and say, you know, you're giving it away, Val, and then, you know, I've raised my prices to match what works for me in my life experience. I live in LA, you know, I'm a single mom, and I provide a lot of power in my experiences. So I don't like to open up energy shifts unless I can create a container of safety within which you can kind of like explode into, right? Once you get opened up with the work we do together. And my mentor last night said, you're such a bright light and you're so luminous. And I don't think you should ever worry about giving away who you are, that the right people will come. But I do need to ask for my soul family to come in and do the exchange for us to keep going, right? And that's what I've been calling. And I have some gorgeous clients right now. I do have one opening. One of my clients got hit with a big tax bill, and she also experienced a really profound shift in the 3 months we were together, and she's taken a pause. So if any of you want to get in on that slot, message me right now. You get a weekly session. Donna's one of my weekly clients, and you can ask her if you want a referral. We're having an incredible shift in time together. So Denisa wants a card. Make sure you share the live stream. I got 3 minutes left. Allie says the last time we connected, you kept having the cocoon card show up for me, and now you have cracking wings. You have had a transformation, and good for you for taking a break for yourself. That can be hard to do, and it's so empowering, so empowering. So there was one last person. Let's see. Chandni, are you still here? And did anyone else share in the couple minutes left that I have? Because I got to do some work before I leave this hotel room and drive back to LA. I have some videos I'm recording. I want to book some people into this group experience. I can't wait till we get started. I don't know if I put the date on there yet. Doesn't matter. It's coming together. All right, so Chandni's the last one that shared. So I'm happy to read for Chandni. And then you'll have to catch me next time. Turn on notifications. Thank you, Shafina. Yes, we do, Dawn. I love you. Thank you, Carla. Oh, Carla shared too. Is, what did I say? Channa, are you still here? Are you still here? Yay. I can't wait to be in group together. It's like this, except that it's a smaller space, and the power is magic when you decide, okay, I'm going into this container for 2 weeks. I'm setting my mind. I got Val guiding me. She's going to be singing and doing bongos and bringing through recordings from the beach and clearings and hold me energetically in space during the whole time that I'm there. Come to me in dream time. I can ask, if you go VIP, you can ask me questions for the entire 2 weeks on Voxer. And I love what I do. I'm not one of these mentors that'll leave you hanging too long, although I do like you to find your own answers. But I'm there for you. I'll guide you back to yourself. I can't wait. I can't wait to start. So I don't know if Chandni left. She might have left. So the last share that I see on here, and thank you everyone for sharing me into your lovely groups. And for those of you watching me for the first time, hello, thank you. Please come and join me some more. Ooh, I got more shares here. Let's see. Shafina and Chandni. So Shafina's next if Chandni disappeared on us, which I think she might have had to go. So Shafina, let me know when you feel me. Hello, Victor. Welcome to Valtopia. Hey. So Valtopia is the name of my space, my company, me. And you can go to valtopia.com and get a free recording, the weekly 3-card spread, tons of blogs explaining all of this stuff openly, and my artwork. You can get mugs and t-shirts, all kinds of stuff. I've been busy making it a beautiful space to be and a wonderful community. I also have a free group, Valtopia, that you could come and join. But I've been sharing mostly here on the business page because it's an open space and we can connect new people in, and people talk to each other on the comments and make friends, and I love it. I love it very much. So let me know when you feel me tune in. Shafina. 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 I feel some throat chakra in right here. And let's see what else comes through for you. And this is my last reading, y'all, today. The expression they're trying to give me is, what's that expression? Out of the fire and into the frying pan, or out of the frying pan and into the fire? That's what they're trying to tell me, Shafina. Do you feel me tune in? Let's see what cards come up for you. It's like you're putting yourself out there or going beyond what feels comfortable to you, and it feels uncomfortable. And that's the way it is. Right? Is that what's going on with you? Are you doing some new stuff and pushing yourself beyond what feels comfortable and thinking, oh, holy shit, what did I do? Keep going. Stay the course. Drama. Do not plug into the drama, right? Make sure that you recognize when you are repeating an old pattern of over dramatizing what's happening. Stay playful, stay loose, stay detached. Let yourself flow a little bit more with things, right? You're tingling. You feel me tuned in? Let's see what comes through with these cards from Amber Annette. I should tag her. I don't know if, she's probably not on. She's not on the Valtopia page, but I put her name. You can Google her. These are her cards. We did a trade. I gave her a Fuck Yeah deck, and she gave me her card. And you can go online. I posted it. If you look on the Valtopia Studios page, you can do an online thing. It's so rad. Let me show you. I did it on my Instagram, and you can just spin it. Look. So you can go to Valtopia, and you can join me on Instagram and be part of my community there. I might start going live more there. And then you can pick what, you just do a snapshot. Let's see what we get. What do we get? Shine. Shine, baby. Shine. Right? So I would love for you to daily do your readings with the Valtopia cards. Share them everywhere. Get people used to looking what's coming through for you today. What is coming up? So thank you, Victor. Hi, Sunny. Welcome. You know what? I'm just wrapping up. I've been on for a while. So Carla says, I love your energy. I love waking up and seeing your amazing face. And you make me laugh. Good. That's what I'm here for. I love to laugh, honey. I hope you could join us in the group. All right. So, oh my goodness, you got a lot of stuff going on here, Shafina. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. All right. So feel joy, right? You're being asked to be more playful and feel joy. Detach from the drama and feel the joy within you. Don't self-sabotage, or you have a tendency to self-sabotage. It's a pattern. We all have our own. I'm really good at seeing your shit. I'm calling you on it and then inviting you to rise up out of it. I'm inviting each of us to rise up out of our shit and shift into magic. We are magic. We do have everything we need. And it's just the shit over us that's keeping us from our shift, right? Yeah, your throat chakra. I feel it right here. Christina says, when I did that, I got the DNA card, but I was unsure of how to interpret the meaning. Okay, Christina, we'll talk about it. Allie says, I love your cards so much. I really got to get my own deck sometime. Okay, well, let me know if you guys want a deck. They're $33 plus shipping, and they're all gone. I gave them all away at this conference and sold them over Christmas, and I don't have any left, so I got to order some more. And I don't have it. Oh, here it is. I can if you want to do the bundle, you can get a coloring book too, a Valtopia coloring book. And this is powerful. I channeled this in 2015, and it's got essential oils and crystals in the back and beautiful drawings that you can color. You know, this lady that was crying on me last night in the lobby, I gave her one of these, and she took for her flight back to Tokyo, and she was crying that she was so touched that I gifted her this coloring book. She was terrified to fly, and I said, well, do this during the flight and you'll be fine. I'll be with you in energy. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. All right, so Shafina, clear your energy. I would love it if you could join us in Clean Slate, Clear Vision. Donna has listened to the clearing, and she said it's the most powerful one I've done yet. It will clear things in your physical body and then clear your emotions. Read. You're being called to read something that supports you. Rest and relax. You know, we just had a new moon, and the new moon can bring up all kinds of stuff that make you feel like, what? And it's meant to shape you. It's not meant to be an example of what everything is wrong. It's meant to be an example of, okay, this is where I still have some limiting beliefs that I need to work on to help myself receive what I do believe. And if you're an entrepreneur, you got the entrepreneurship card. So release your entrepreneurial spirit. You want to do it. So you got to find faith in yourself. You got to trust yourself and back yourself. That was a good big old reading, and I'm 7 minutes past 12:30. So yeah, Christina's got the coloring book. Hey Fabiana, welcome. Hi Shoba, welcome. And Sonny needs a card, but honey, I've already been on, and you're gonna need to come on next time. So like the thing, and thank you everyone for sharing the live stream. I really appreciate it. And if you can leave a review on the business page or hit the like button so we get more likes, because that seems to be something we're supposed to do, mainly so that you can know when I'm coming on next time and join us, because I come on and it's fun. And sorry, I was looking at the links. So and go to Valtopia.com, check out the free healing that you could listen to, clearing, and see how it is. And you'll probably be like, oh my God, I want the next one, because that was really powerful. And I'm going to do a 3-card spread for tomorrow, for Wednesday. So you get to click and choose 1, 2, or 3. So be thinking about whether 1, 2, and 3 is for you. I'll put the link in here so you can, actually, let me just put the link right here, Valtopia.com, or join me on Instagram. And honey, own your frequency. There's nobody like you. You came to do and be you. Believe it or not, you did choose to come and be you. And so if you don't like what you see in the mirror or around you, guess what? Get to change it. And if you want to be in a safe container, a powerful container of support, and expand into more of who you are, come join us in Clean Slate, Clear Vision. Let me support you through 2 weeks of fucking powerful change so you can start off this new year as you. Not some other bullshit that everybody told you had to do and be. Not the old belief system that you've been growing with. No, we're going to clear those neural patterns. We're going to clear the energy. We're going to teach you how to do that for yourself. And we're going to begin to instill new beliefs and ideas about ourselves and bring them in and do and be them. We are doing this, okay? Thank you, everyone. It's so great to be with you. And I'll see you next time.